Based on the famed 2290 dynamic digital delay rack unit from the mid-80s that found its way into countless live guitar setups and studio configurations, the TC2290-DT is another in TC's line of desktop-controlled plugins. Just like TC Electronic has done with the DVR250-DT, the 2290-DT uses a hardware controller, which I have in front of me here, and I'm going to take you through some of the features of that now. Now, bear in mind that this is only a hardware controller. No processing happens on this. All of the processing takes place natively on your computer. However, for the plugin to fully function, you need to have the controller attached, otherwise the plugin will basically run in demo mode. The 2290-DT offers two sets of parameters: the primary parameters, which are available to be adjusted on the hardware, and they include things like delay time, modulation parameters, your feedback, all that kind of stuff. And then you have the secondary parameters, which are accessed through the graphical user interface, and those are more setup type parameters, such as the modulation threshold, managing presets, that kind of thing. So I'm going to give you a quick overview of the parameters that are available on the controller here. So let's jump right in with the delay section. The delay section provides control basically over the delay time. So you can adjust the number of milliseconds by using the up or down arrows. You can also type in a value using the controller's keyboard. The sync button locks the delay time to your session tempo, and then you can adjust the subdivision using the up or down arrows. And the learn button basically functions as your tap tempo button. The mod button over here enables modulation of the delay signal. The feedback section is where you can adjust the amount of delay repeats, and you also have control over high and low pass filters to create a more lo-fi delay sound. There's also a button to invert the feedback signal, which can be really useful when you're using modulation effects such as flangers and chorus to make it more pronounced. The pan dynamic section up the top turns the modulation on or off. The delay direct button toggles between the modulation being applied to the delay signal, the direct signal, both, or neither. Then we have the reverse button, which affects the dynamic section and can be used in conjunction with some of the modulation parameters to create like a tremolo type effect. And the modulation section up the top here, that provides control over, drum roll please, you guessed it, modulation. Okay, so using the select button, I can scroll through my parameter sets, delay, modulation, control the speed and the depth using the up or down arrows for each one of those. Obviously, the waveform button allows me to pick from a couple of different waveforms. Same thing for pan, and then also for the dynamics section. When dynamics is selected, I have control over parameters such as the delay ducking, delay compression, expanding, and also tremolo. So over in the presets special section, I can turn the delay on or off using the button right here. I can scroll through presets using the arrows, or use the special button to access some of the secondary features that I typically have to use the plugin graphical user interface to access. We're going to take a listen to this plugin now. I've got three examples for you: a stereo drum track, a mono guitar track, and a mono vocal. On the drum and vocal examples, I'm going to be using the plugin in parallel. I have it set up on a stereo aux. And for the guitar example, I'll be using it in series inserted directly on the guitar track. So let's check it out. We're going to listen to some guitar now, and I'm going to take you through and demonstrate some of the presets that come included with the unit. You're going to see that there are some artist-developed presets as well as some from the original rack unit. So now we're going to check out an example of this plugin on vocals using some of the presets from the original rack unit.
When you were young, you did all the things you thought was fun. But now you're busy living and forget about the things that you've done. When you were young, you did all the things you thought was fun. But now you're busy living and forget about the things that you've done. When you were young, you did all the things you thought was fun. But now you're busy living and forget about the things that you've done. When you were young, you did all the things you thought was fun. But now you're busy living and forget about the things that you've done. When you were young, you did all the things you thought was fun. But now you're busy living and forget about the things that you've done.
So as you can tell from this really short overview and demo, there's so much to this plugin. It can create a lot of very interesting textures for your productions, and it's a lot of fun to use. The controller makes it that way. It's very hands-on, and you can get what you want out of it fairly quickly by using this controller. I really do actually like this system by TC Electronic. So head on over to americanmusical.com and check it out. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more great content. Thank you for watching.